It is a massive honor and pleasure to be here speaking in front of you all today as the valedictorian. I want to first express how grateful I am to everyone who made today possible. Thank you to my remarkable parents for providing me the opportunity to dedicate my focuses towards my studies, to every faculty who ensures the school stays running, and so importantly, to the teachers who have dedicated their lives to uplifting and developing the minds of us students. Thank you, too, to all the friends and family who have come to experience this very exciting moment with us today. What a dream it is to be here at graduation. The past few weeks have been a daze for many as high school comes to a close. Pencils have been mechanically casted on the table as end-of-year exams conclude. Signatures and goodbye letters were followed by the formulaic walk along the tiled halls from 7th period classrooms to the car and bus lines. We came home through back roads, wheels spinning under lush Georgian canopies. For the past 4 years, 720 days of high school, give or take a few or more absences, this has become our dependable reality. Each last day of school, freshman, sophomore, and junior year, has held the eternal promise of a return familiarity the following August. However, May 12th at 3:32 p.m. was different. This year, as another August sprouts anew, so do the beginnings of our adult lives. No longer are we returning to North Hall, but instead beginning new epochs of our lives as some begin new jobs, some attend university, some attend technical school, and more. Though we are united together under one graduating class, each one of us here has distinct individual paths from one another, with distinct skills and interests. When we first channeled through the threshold of North Hall High School in 2019, we were collectively known as the class of 2023. But even within the school, we dispersed into a complex delta of students, each assuming our own unique roles, characteristics, and lives, growing immensely in the process. Now, as each of us are propelled into our own futures, I encourage you all to keep the experiences of the past 4 years close. Although we likely each look back on high school with a diverse set of emotions, some of us loving every minute, some of us ready for graduation since day one, and many of us sprawled in between, there is value in the first-hand experiences we've been through. Alongside our academics, we've lived through a critical period of informal education provided by the interactions we face on a daily basis, preparing us not only with the skills needed to thrive as adults, but also with the knowledge of how to influence the lives of our successors for the better, based on our own personal experiences. Happiness exists because we ourselves have felt it. Likewise, problems only exist because they have happened to us personally. I thus encourage you to not only hold your fond memories, successes, and joys in a high and special regard, but also to recognize your shortcomings, disappointments, and pain. None of us are perfect, and neither will the situations that we are placed into be. What we do possess, though, is the sovereignty over how we react and move forward in anything that greets us in our lives. What moments have delighted us, we may continue to spread to others, which is something I've learned especially from my mom. Her love for art is immeasurable, and this joy she too developed in me, never once hesitating to bestow upon me all of the paints and markers and canvases I could dream of as a child, even if sometimes the results were simply scribbles. To her, I am eternally grateful, and she has inspired me to do the same for as many other young artists as I possibly can throughout my life. Thank you, Mom. Now, similarly, what moments have disappointed us, we may work to change. Whether it's speaking out or making a direct impact through action, we have the knowledge of what exactly can be improved and made more perfect for subsequent people in our positions. But life is not always so simple as this, because there are simply so many experiences that we ourselves have not had, and thus may not know what to advocate for. Here, though, our power as a graduating class, as a group, begins to emerge. During high school, I may have had an experience very similar to some of you, but far different than others. When all of us then converge as a whole and address collectively both our delights and disappointments, our strength is limitless. Whether or not we continue to directly communicate with each other after graduation, the act of simultaneously pushing for good is powerful, and I encourage you all to do everything you can for others throughout your lives, and I promise to do the same. While I may not have known every single one of you personally, I am proud of what the class of 2023 has accomplished, and I can't wait to witness it as we blossom into the people we're meant to be. Again, thank you everyone who is here tonight, administration, faculty, parents, family, friends, and most importantly, graduates. Congratulations, class of 2023. Thank you.